Hey there, Gemini, and welcome to your June 2018 relationship reading with Divine Love Tarot. I want to welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time here or you return viewer subscriber. And why is Siri trying to talk to me right now? Siri, I'm not trying to talk to you. I hope this message resonates with you, and if not, go ahead and check out your moon sign, your rising sign, and even possibly your Venus planets may be more prominent in your chart. All right, guys, so this is a relationship reading. So this is between you and another person specifically, okay? Whoever you have in mind when you come to this reading. And it's a general reading, okay? And, you know, I find that a lot of people, you know, either really connect with these readings or they just don't resonate with you. And I mean, I think that is common. I watch dozens and dozens of tarot channels on YouTube, and some of them the message hits me, some of them it just doesn't, and I just move on. But you know, there's always people who want to like get in the comments and bullshit and attack, and I just don't understand it. It's like, if the message isn't for you, it's just not for you. Why do people take it personally? What does bringing negativity to the channel actually do? Like, what does leaving a negative comment do? Nothing. I don't know. I just feel like, are you that angry? You know what I'm saying? Like, are we that angry? Are we that delusional that we feel like every message, like, does every channel that has a tarot reading going to apply to your situation? I just don't understand that energy. But I'll say something, that I am a tarot reader. I'm not Mother Teresa. I'm not a politician. I don't have a reputation that I'm trying to maintain as a perfect person. So I will respond to comments like that. I'll tell you to take your negative self right out of here, because there's no room. There's no need. All right. I'm not going to be attacked because I'm not, you know, selling a dream, or I'm not just spinning a story that, you know, whatever sign you are is perfect and everybody is hurting you. Like, that just doesn't make sense. Okay, it just doesn't. Every sign has their good qualities and every sign has their bad. And I'm rambling. We're 2 minutes into this video, and I'm sorry, Gemini, it's your birthday month and you guys are getting it. But, you know, you guys, if any, should understand my need to communicate that message right here, right now. So, guys, I do these videos in love. Okay, I do these readings because I love doing them, and I love when I am able to connect with people. And, you know, if we don't connect, you know, maybe next month, maybe next video, like I say, you have other signs in your chart that may connect with you other than your sun sign. Okay, so if this message isn't hitting, you don't have to sit through this whole video and then get mad at the end because you feel like you wasted your time. You can either move on to another reader, or you can move on to another sign that may actually be a better fit for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your reading, Gemini. Now, relationship reading is between you and another person. So at the middle, in the center, we're going to have your current energy, what's going on between the two of you. This row is going to be their energy, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, how they're acting. This is going to be how you're acting, how you're feeling, and how you're thinking, what you're thinking. So this is the Gemini side, all right? So we always start with the other person. Now, between the two of you, we've got the Page of Swords in the reverse. When we have the Page of Swords in the reverse, that can indicate that there may be mind games going on, guys, okay? If there's not mind games, then definitely a lack of communication or possibly even misunderstandings, okay? And so with this Page of Swords here, it could just be, like I said, when there's misunderstandings, it's just sometimes two people communicate differently, okay? So sometimes when you're in a relationship, you know, you have to kind of like, you have mile markers, right? And sometimes things are going good and sometimes they're not. And a lot of times it just boils down to how does person A communicate versus how person B communicates. So maybe you guys just need to work on your communication, okay? Clarify that, and we get the World card, okay? So with the World here, it's like some of you guys are moving out of a phase in this relationship, okay? Maybe you're moving into a phase, maybe things are getting deeper, and that's why you guys are realizing that there's miscommunication. It's time to, you know, deal with that issue so that you can experience some growth and then move on to the next phase of this relationship. For some of my relationships, possibly even the long term, this may become the ending of this relationship. The World card represents completion. So for some of you, this is just the completion of a relationship that wasn't meant to be, okay? That just you guys could never seem to get on the same page, okay? For others, though, this World card does just represent that you guys really feel at home together, okay? No matter what, you feel like you complete each other. And it's mutual, okay? That's a mutual feeling. Sorry, I've got some of my, my little cousin was playing with some of my crystals, and I'm just like, they're all over my desk. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to what this other person is thinking, okay? And we've got the 9 of Wands. So I feel like they are kind of tired of the fighting, okay? They're tired of the mind games. They're kind of worn out. All right, they think that, they may be thinking this is a lot of work, okay? And let me go ahead and clarify that. 3 of Pentacles. So it's like they do think that it's a lot of work, and they do recognize where there's issues with the communication, and it may be a little bit tiring and frustrating, but I think they still think that you guys just need to work as a team, okay? They feel like it's just a little teamwork needed, that, you guys just need to find a way to get on the same page. For some, they may just be focusing on work. They're like, look, there's just too much going on in this situation. Or in general, they feel like there's just too much going on because they may be also very busy at work. Okay, guys? So let's go ahead and move on to what they are feeling. Da, 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 da. Ace of Cups. So Gemini, this person really loves you. This person really cares for you. This may be even a renewal of their feelings. Like, maybe at one point they were ambivalent about how they felt. But with the Ace of Cups, it's like a new beginning, right? So for some of you, this is, the relationship moving into a new phase. And it's like the love that they have for you may be deepening. Okay? Let me go ahead and clarify this position. Bum, ba, ba, ba. 10 of Cups. This person's definitely in love, okay? This person's in love. This person feels like, you guys should be a family if you're not already a family. You got the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So you've gone from the beginning of what love is to the completion of what love is. And that's beautiful, And so, like I say, every relationship has its bump in the road. So it feels like this miscommunication here is not that serious, because at the end of the day, we've got the World card here, and we've got this person who has like nothing but love for you in their hearts, okay? Maybe even ready to expand your family, okay? Moving on to what they are showing you. And we get the 3 of Cups. So this can indicate that they're probably just trying to have a good time right now. They want to celebrate the relationship. They feel like maybe you guys need to get out more. You need to have more fun. Maybe that would lessen, the miscommunication. Maybe that is the miscommunication, that they want to have a good time with you. And maybe you think they're not taking things seriously, or, maybe you just, you don't understand. Maybe you're confused. It's like, well, are you working all the time, or do you have time to make for me? Okay, what's going on? We'll figure that more out when we get to your side of the reading, Gemini. But with the 3 of Cups, there may be even a proposal, okay? Because the 3 of Cups, represents events. So maybe there was an engagement, or even a wedding, or they want to get married. Let's go ahead and clarify that position. And we get the Chariot in the reverse. So with the Chariot in the reverse, this person may be wishy-washy. And it could just be that they're so emotional with you, that, they're so emotionally invested in this situation, that when you guys have misunderstandings, maybe, it's like one minute they want to have fun, and one minute they've got their guard up. They're not sure, how to proceed in the situation. They may be even a little bit obsessed with you. They may be obsessed with the relationship and obsessed with moving to a new level. This can also indicate passive-aggressive behavior. So maybe, it's like whenever they don't get their way, they show you a little bit of funkiness. All right, guys? But their heart and their intentions seem to be pure in this situation. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead now and move on to what you're showing us. Sorry for that interruption, guys. So I'm going to show you what they're showing, Gemini. What you're showing, I should say, is the Seven of Wands. Okay, so the Seven of Wands indicates a bit of defensiveness. Okay, also indecisive. Okay, it means that you're like a little bit unfocused when in this situation, and so I think maybe that defensiveness may be in response to the miscommunication that's going on between you guys, the fact that this person may be a little bit passive aggressive. And I think that passive aggression just comes from the fact that they may be overwhelmed by what they're feeling for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify what you're showing. And we also get the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this indicates that you may be opening up a little bit. You may be showing a little bit more vulnerability than you normally do, Gemini. If that is not the case, if you're not letting your guard down, then this can indicate that you may be showing some jealousy and even some clinginess in this situation. Okay, guys? So either one of those will resonate with you, and, let me know. Moving on to what you're feeling, Gemini. And we got the Nine of Cups. So some of you are very satisfied with this situation. And like I said, misunderstandings are nothing. There's no perfect relationship. Every relationship has its ups, its downs, its good days, its bad days. So despite whatever, especially if you guys are just used to the fact that you and this person communicate differently, then you are, at the end of the day, you're satisfied with the relationship. It seems like they're very satisfied with the relationship. So this is a good sign because, it seems that you guys are on the same page, even if you guys tend to not really understand each other. But, the love is definitely there, okay? So I think because the love is there, you guys keep on trying. And, I'm really glad to see this, Gemini, because I feel like with some of your readings, I've been looking for the love. I've been looking for some of these cups. So it's good to see the cups coming out in abundance, all right? Let's go ahead and clarify what you're feeling. And we get the Page of Pentacles. So you're definitely focused on this relationship, or you're focused on this person, okay? Or you're focused on, making things, you're focused on making sure that you're satisfied with the situation, okay? And so whether that means you guys have to work some things out, so be it, okay? But with the Page of Pentacles, it means that, you're wanting to show that you're dependable and you're reliable, okay? But there's also no rush, all right? You feel like there's no rush. You're satisfied with the way things are at this current moment. So where this person may be wanting to move things along to the next level, I just don't think you're quite there yet, Gemini. And that may be the reason for the misunderstandings and you having to feel a little bit defensive because you're like, listen, I'm trying to open up to you, okay? But let's just take our time. There's no need to rush. But because of what they're feeling for you internally, I think that they're like, well, what's the holdup, okay? Why are we not just moving full steam ahead? And Gemini, you're just like, look, that's just not how I roll, okay? I'm not ready, and I'm just not ready, and that's it. Let's take our time. I am satisfied with how things are now. If you love me, just continue to love me, and I'll continue to love you, and we'll be fine, right? Now, moving forward to what you're thinking now, okay? And we get the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So you're definitely thinking that, yes, you need to let your guard down in this situation. You need to open up. This is the second time the Four of Pentacles in reverse is coming out. So that's definitely a good sign because what you're showing is matching what you're thinking and what you're feeling, basically. It's like even though you're satisfied, you're not really rushing and trying to buy the whole cow right now. So that's a good sign. All right, let's go ahead and clarify what you're thinking. And look at that. We get the Lovers. So I feel like, Gemini, you're just not, okay. you're thinking about the love. You're thinking about the fact that this might be fate. This might be destiny between you and this person. Maybe it's taken you a while to get here. Maybe this person's always been here and that's why they're a little bit frustrated. But, you know, at the end of it, they're still willing to work things through. Where for you, you're just now opening up to the aspect of maybe being with this person or, you know, taking things to the next level with this person. So you're just a little bit like behind where they are, but that's fine, you know. So the misunderstandings, you guys are working through them. You're trying to get to the same page. For others though, there may be a choice. Okay, because when you see the lovers, sometimes the lovers represent that there are two people. So for some of you, there may be a choice, and we do have these two threes here, and you know, threes can indicate that there are three people in a situation. So if that is your situation, and this is not going to be everybody's situation, but if your situation happens to be one where either you have a third person that, you know, you're trying to figure out who you want to be with, or if you feel like they have another person and that's why you're a little bit defensive and hesitant to open up and just seeing where this goes, not really rushing things, because you may feel like they're the ones that have somebody else. Possibly you might even feel like either they think you have somebody else at work or you think that they have someone else at work. Okay, so that is your reading, Gemini. You know, you guys let me know what's going on. Let me know in the comments. If you didn't like this reading, I'm sorry. I'm really not sorry because there's nothing I could do about it. But, you know, I appreciate feedback. I just don't appreciate being attacked. You know, it's two different things. But it is what it is. I'm a big girl. I know that once you put any content or you put yourself out there in the world, this is not the first venture that I have where, you know, I expose myself to the public, so I'm used to it. I just like, sometimes I'm just like, you want to call me out? I want to call you out too. All right, guys? So if you would like a personal reading that is more personalized to you and directed towards your energy and your energy alone, then definitely feel free to contact me. You can leave me a message in the comments and I'll contact you. Or you can hit me up at divinelovetarot@gmail.com. All my information is in the description bar below this video, and I'll have a little link in the eye icon on the right hand side of your screen on how to get to my readings and purchase a reading. Alright guys, so I hope this resonated. If not, like I said, check out your other signs, and I will see you at the next video. Happy birthday again, Gemini, and see you later.